Hi, Dula Brown. I work in high school residence life. I am in charge of Sanford 1 and 2, and I have mostly ballet dancers, also some contemporary, but the ballet dancers are a lot of fun. They're really neat. They're organized, most of them, and very talented, free-spirited, and smile and have a good time. Wear really cute outfits, and it's amazing how they coordinate what they wear, even though they have to wear like the whole leotard and tights and stuff. And I think they have really good taste.
I think a typical dancer at the School of the Arts, especially in the ballet department, is hardworking, perseverant, beautiful most of the time. Usually they have their hair in the buns. I think they're really nice, but I think they're a little timid, they're a little uptight, they're very serious, and they're always trying to get down to business.
I see them most of the time in the studio practicing, trying to eat healthy, mostly salads and froyo. Apparently that's healthy here. They like to do random dances in the hallways, and I think they're really cool people.
I think that a typical dancer at the School of the Arts is, I don't know.
I'll be positive.
I really don't know.
I mean, I really want to, and I hope it will happen, but the chances are like really small for anyone.
I'd say pretty seriously. I've been working for 10 years to get into, this career, so I don't want to just throw 10 years of my life away.
Well, I hope to become a professional dancer, but there's always risks involved, so you never really know if the company is going to accept you or if you're going to get hurt before you have the opportunity to become a professional. But I would say that I'm looking at it very seriously.
Pretty serious, like 100%.
Like SAB and ABT.
Ooh, I'd have to say ABT and New York City Ballet, but there are also different companies that are a little bit less prestigious, but still very good companies, like Miami City Ballet and Boston and Houston.
Well, that's kind of a matter of opinion based on what style you're looking at, but in my opinion, it's probably American Ballet Theater or New York City Ballet.
The most famous would be ABT and New York City Ballet, but it depends on what you want to go
for. Performing.
It's hard to explain unless you're a dancer, but partnering, it's, one of the subgroups of ballet. It's where you're dancing with, another person.
I guess just being on stage and like having people watch you, and because you worked so hard to like get that, so when you finish and they're all clapping, you're like, yeah.
Performing.
My feet are really ugly. So you're like self-conscious when you wear sandals?
Because I'm not one of the girl dancers and I don't have to wear the point shoes, I don't have to sacrifice my feet or, my scalp as much because they have to pull up their hair and whatnot. But I'd say every dancer really sacrifices their entire body because they're just sore and hurting, and dancers are just really prone to injuries.
And you're kind of not constantly, but your body is always like fatigued from working it so hard like every single day. And I'm personally very injury prone, so I get injured a lot.
Well, you're constantly criticized about like your body and everything that you do. So I guess like you're harder on yourself than most people.
It comes with a lot of stress because along with dancing, you're racked on with everything else. And so, I mean, yeah, it's just really stressful.
Well, as a dancer, you always face rejection because ballet is kind of about perfection, and in my opinion, so, I mean, perfection's obviously unattainable, so, and in everyone's eyes it's kind of different, so you're always constantly being told like you're not good enough and that's wrong.
Your core.
Core and legs.
Probably your core, like your stomach.
Your core.
They have really high expectations of everyone. Like you have to always be in class and you have to give 100% of yourself to like every class and every combination in the class, and they expect you. They also expect you to get good grades, because if you don't get if you fail a class, then you get put on arts probation and they don't let you dance. So they really expect you to give 100% in like everything you do, pretty much.
Yeah.
Every dancer in the dance department is expected to not only be on time but to be early to get to the studios early for class, and to give your full attention and every ounce of your energy to classes.
Okay, so this is what some typical stuff that dancers have. These are trash bag shorts, and they're kind of ugly, but most dancers have them, and they keep you warm, like your muscles. And these are flat shoes, and these are point shoes. There's many different types of point shoes, but most are very painful. And then you can either like tape your toes, or some put in lamb's wool to make it a little bit more comfortable. And sometimes we can wear skirts. And this is an SAB skirt because of the way it like cuts in the front and down in the back. And these are bobby pins and hairnets, which is what we use to put up our hair during class, so it doesn't like whip us in the face. And this is a TheraBand, and most dancers have one. It's to strengthen your feet. You can do exercises with it. And that's about some of the stuff that dancers have.